Okay, how is this? The audio okay? Still not sure exactly how to make this microphone sound better. Maybe I'll figure it out. I don't have any like audio software or anything. And I think I've done what I can on OBS, so but also I have no idea what I'm doing. So anyways, welcome back. We're streaming again. So was seriously debating what to stream today because I really wanted to do an Ocarina of Time rando, but also I just want to get into this fruit. Also, I painted my nails. They were gold the other day. Now they are this like bronzy color. What's that called? It's this one. Essie. Leggy Legend. I like it. I got it for, I think, Christmas a couple years ago. Yeah, very shiny. Still the holiday season, so I'm going for shiny. But yeah, today I wanted to work on this kiwi. So yeah, let's get into it. I am using a different reference photo. Well, I'm trying not to shake the desk. The angle's also slightly different because I want to get you a bit closer. Let's see. Oh, also very exciting. The reason I'm starting later is one, I was so tired. I don't know, I was just so tired from sitting around all day. Do you ever feel tired from sitting around all day? I do. But I had a little cup of coffee, and I was also waiting for an Amazon package because I got this USB poncho as recommended by my doctor because she said it might be good for like especially waking up in the morning and then going to like into the kitchen or to wash my face and to not be so cold because my room's always freezing in the morning and it takes a long time for my heater. I just use a space heater to heat my room up, and the kitchen doesn't really get any heat. I keep the door shut because the space heater doesn't work well enough to warm both rooms. So yeah, the one problem was I had a mobile battery, like a battery pack, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll just order this on Amazon. I got a 500 yen coupon and everything, and then I'll use my little battery pack, and it didn't work. I plugged it in, it just didn't work. It did work in the outlet, so I've been using it in the outlet, but yeah, it was not working in my little battery pack. So I'm assuming it's just too old and like not strong enough, I guess. So I figured I needed a new battery pack anyway, especially for when I travel in February, because my other little one, barely charges my phone once. So last time I was traveling, it was a bit scary. So I decided I needed to get a new one. So I went on an adventure yesterday, took a big old walk and like a big old loop to a few different places. Nowhere sold mobile batteries. Even though I know some convenience stores do sell them, but the 7-Elevens by me did not. And I went to the supermarket and they had one, but they had only one, and it was like big and chunky, like a little too big for the pocket of this poncho. And it was also almost 4,000 yen. I was like, ooh, I don't need anything like this is just for sitting around at home. So yeah, then I went to the secondhand store, to the electronics section, and I asked the guys, do you think I could use this with this poncho? And I showed them a picture online from Amazon, and basically the first guy was like, I don't know. And then the other guy, who I think was like his superior, was like, yeah, actually I think it might be dangerous because the ones we're selling here are old and used. I was like, that's a good point. That's a good point. So I just got home and went on Amazon and I ordered this guy. It's plugged in currently. And I got a good deal on it. It was also on sale. So there's 2 USB A's and then USB-C. And yeah. And I didn't even charge it. So currently it just went to 1 light when there should be 3 fully charged. So actually I'm gonna unplug this and plug this poncho into the outlet. And I'll have to charge that later. But yeah, that's what I did yesterday when I wasn't streaming. I shopped around and then eventually just went on Amazon, as one does. I could have gone to Don Quixote, but I really didn't feel like it. It's a like 20-minute walk or a bus ride away, so anyways, finally got that reference image. This one. Which kiwi is this? Which one did I choose? Wait. Is this the right one? Yeah, it's this guy. This kiwi. Looks very yellow on camera, both on my monitor and my laptop, but I swear it's green. This is green. I don't... That make it worse? I don't know if you can tell. It is green. Yeah, no, it just looks really yellow on camera, but it is a green kiwi, not a golden kiwi, though I do love a golden kiwi. So I'm going to have this propped up next to me on this desk, nice and zoomed in. And I discovered yesterday that I should tape this down. Honestly, I don't really need this clipboard, but it's convenient for like moving it around, so I don't have to like tape it to my desk and then we'll tape the paper directly to my desk, which I used to do with gouache a lot, but it's quite annoying if you don't finish it in one go. And I used to use my desk in the corner behind me on the other side of the room. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's my... Uh-oh, my iPad's casting a shadow. No! Don't do that. What do I do? That's like the best place to have it. I could be a bit risky and put it here on the arm. This is a bit far away for me, but I don't want to put it on the leaf of this desk because it'll jiggle. Right now I can, if I hit it, but if I rest my arms it doesn't really shake. But if I put this any further down it'll be on the leaf. Anyways, should we get into it? Should we start choosing our colors? Let me turn this poncho back on now that I unplugged it and plugged it back in. I did turn off my space heater actually, it was very warm. So I'm going to turn this to the low setting on the poncho and we'll see if I get cold. Okay, so like I said, it is green, but we do need to start with sort of like a lightish green. I have my markers, let's see. Last time I put them up on the table, but it was hard to see. Maybe we'll do a little bit of that. Oh god, don't fall out. Luckily, my greens are right here. Okay, so we're looking, if we go from, oh, my chin keeps hitting this, maybe I put this mic too close. We're looking for, maybe I actually should put the reference on screen, but I don't have this on my computer. No, you guys are fine, right? You saw it before. You can back up and take a screenshot or whatever. But we need like a really pale sort of yellow green. I do have this Daiso one, pale lemon, but I don't trust the Daiso ones anymore. Then we have, if I go like this, is it? It's only shaking the leaf, right? Unless I could do it really hard. Let's see. Again, we're not going by. I keep hitting this microphone on my chin. I gotta put it a little lower. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we don't trust the cap colors, so let's look through here. Light yellow might be nice. Let's test it out. Let's grab them. So light yellow is 917, which is from my first Ohuhu set, the triangle ones. And then we have what? So two pink. Summer lemon. It's a little too bright. Pale lemon yellow is really fluorescent. Lemon chiffon, like I was thinking before, that's pretty good. Let's compare. 917. They look almost the same. Let's draw them next to each other. Let's see, do I have any non-Daiso yellows? Checking this one here. I don't have any yellows from Can Do. Interesting. But pearl white might actually, that might be pretty good. It's a little pinky. It might be good for layering though, I don't know. No, we got some cute greens, but ooh, Can Do does have a really nice green there. But I feel like I have a very similar green in the Ohuhus. But let's test out the yellow first. So we wanted ooh, where'd it go? Yellow lemon chiffon. Y030. Y050. Y030. Okay. So we got our two yellows here. We're gonna do just like what I did over here before, and we're gonna swatch them out. So let's try the 917 first. Where should we do these swatches? Maybe this way now. Oh, I feel like this marker is not as juicy as it used to be. Also, I can't really write with this one. It's yellow. I won't be able to see it. Here we go. 917. And then Y030. That's a lot juicier. And remember, this paper from last time takes a long time for it to dry, so it looks very dark. It actually looks very different. Even though the swatch cards didn't look very different. I wonder if it's because this one's juicier, this one's a bit older, and I'm pretty sure it's dried out. They're both very yellow though. I feel like I need something super, super pale. Is there a yellow gray somewhere? Was I not looking at the grays? Let's see. Is there like a YG? YG040 is quite dark though. That might be really nice though for like in between the seeds. YG040. Where is that one? YG080? What? Where was that one? Not on this one. Where is that from? What? What? Am I just not seeing it? I swear. Yeah, yellow, gray, 8. Must be somewhere. What? Which swatch card is it on? YG080. I don't. Am I missing a swatch card? Oh, this one. That is quite dark. Wait, so 080, I'm assuming is just darker than 040, yeah. Let's start with 040. Now I gotta find that one. YG040. YG040. Where is it? Did I put it with the yellows? I put the red gray here. That should be with the other grays. Oh no, can't fit it. Maybe that's why I didn't put it there. It must be somewhere. YG040. Very tempted with by the Pro White. Oh my god, I just did something I hate. It really bothers me when people use the wrong collocations, like the wrong preposition with something. I won't do that again. Where is that color? YG040. Where could you be? YR20. It must be, oh, YR240. No. It's probably that the cap looks nothing like it. Oh, it's way over here. It's way over in the blues. How did that happen? Okay, so let's swatch this out. That took way too long. See, these lightened up quite a bit. They're still a little dark, though, not gonna lie. See what that looks like. Honestly, I might just have to go with the Pearl White. I might have to do it. Let's see how this looks. It's still moving around a bit. Oh, put that tape better. Okay, so that's a yellow bit. What about our greens? What are we doing for our greens? Those dry. I don't know. Pearl White also looks pretty dark, but again, we gotta wait. We have to wait until it's completely dry to know. What are we thinking? I really do like this green. G060. Again, it looks super yellow on camera, but it's not. It's like a sort of dusty olive green, which I think would work really well for that, like outside bits of green, like the not so highlighted parts. G060. Luckily, these are pretty organized. It's easy to know what the greens are. So if I can't find this right away, I'm gonna be this one, celery yellow. G060. Should I keep it the same? I can actually see this one if I write it. but I'll use this. Okay, so that's a nice one. Now for the outside bit, like the very edge of the green, I'm thinking olive green, that might be nice. I don't like super vibrant. Ooh, I love this color. I'm not really a cool color person, but this is like a really yellowy green. Honestly, I might go for that instead. 377. I don't know, it feels like it should be more vibrant. G190, let's try it out. Olive green. This isn't an olive green to me, but that's what it's called. G190. Okay, now for sort of the highlighted areas that kind of go around in a circle, we need like a really pale green, which I have quite a few now. I think that's nice, but this is really blue. Those are too dark. Maybe that. It's called yellowish green, but it looks really blue to me. Again, the camera's making it look different. It's really like acid green, but I know there's one called acid green. It doesn't look like that. Let's check this swatch card because I have some can-do ones. Quite a few, actually. Because I was doing some leaf artwork and I realized I didn't have enough green. Oh yeah, this is the one with acid green. Jade green is like really blue. Pale green light might be actually a perfect one. Pale green light. Honestly, acid green might be really cute too. This one versus acid green. Let's get acid green first. That's very vibrant. It is called acid green. And then pale green light. Ah, that's nice. It's gonna lighten up, but when it's dry, it's gonna be nice and pale. Okay. Do we go for the browns yet, or do we pick those later? Let's go for it. I think that's a nice one. E220. Oh, it's commercial. Sorry, I don't pay for music. I don't stream enough. I'll just eat that for now. What did I say that was? E220? Sand. This is not sticking as well as it did yesterday. I can still push it forward. Oh, it's because I had another one yesterday on this side. Okay, well let's get our colors first. And then I'll go tape down the other part. Okay, music's back. What is a nice one? If we're using E220, which kind of looks super orange on my screen. Very weird. It looks a little better on my laptop. We need something a little bit darker. So I love this, by the way. I love the skin tone set. So let's see, what would be a little bit darker than E220? Y9 is definitely one of my favorites. I use it a lot. I really don't think they sell Ohuhu's open stock, right? But they are starting to sell replacement colors. This is what I'm definitely gonna have to replace, the Y9. just slightly darker. And then like the darkest, which I'm barely going to use, I think, for a lot of it. I'm going to have to use colored pencil around the edges. But we'll see. Maybe Y12 for the darkest shadow. There's not a lot there, but there's like little bits here and here. So Y12 right here. Uh-oh. Don't be mad, I didn't use the pen. Okay, we have our colors. That's what we'll go with. Maybe I'll grab a colorless blender. I don't usually like to use them because they really lift up the color a lot, but I'll grab one. Alright, I'll put this aside. And also, the other day, I used the uni ball, whatever, gel pen. I just tried this jelly roll. I said before I don't like the jelly rolls because they really don't come out well. But I did try it. You can, let me move the camera back to where it was. We'll do this for a second. So, I tried it. I got this one to come out, but the 0.5, impossible. This is a 0.8. So, that's how it is. Okay. That's that, and then I also got this Pilot Juice Paint. It's a paint pen. So this will be good for, because the other day I was putting down the uni one, and I was trying to like tap it to make it less intense, and it wasn't getting any less intense. But this one you can make a little more sheer. You can barely see it here. But yeah. So let's see. I think I might actually try to adjust this a little bit, because looking back, I think the brightness was a little dark. Like, just looking at the thumbnail, which was a capture. Oh, that's really washed out on my screen, but it looks better on my laptop. Give it a second to... Okay, it's a little washed out. Up the contrast a little bit. That looks pretty good, right? Give it a second. I gotta check. I gotta check on both screens because you never know. Screens can be so different. Just waiting for it to change on my laptop. There's quite a delay. Did it change? I think it changed. It changed. It looks like really good in the program, but then the program looks super different. So I might up the contrast just a little bit more so you can really see the darks. Then we'll go back to where I had it before. So we're a bit closer. How's that? It's not really letting me focus where I want it to, but that's alright. And I'll try like not to do this and get a whole bunch of shadows in the way, but got one ring light on one side, and I got a lamp pointed towards the wall on the other side, reflecting hopefully enough light. Okay, so time to get started. I didn't even think about the seeds. Uh-oh. Oh, that can be these colors. Right? Y12 is a good, it looks exactly the same. And then we'll use Y9. And then the gel pen on top. Or maybe the paint pen. Let's get into it. I'm gonna move these. And let me get that tape before I forget. And actually, I have the freedom from this microphone, but now I'm hooked up with the poncho, so I can't move as far as I want to. Let me not ruin my nails. I painted them yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna stream. And then I just didn't. I was tired. I had an adventure yesterday. I'm trying to get out. I'm trying not to stay home for an entire week because it's really not good for my lungs and my body in general. Like, I'm trying to stretch and stuff, but also I work every day to walk. Like, I walk to my station. I try not to take the bus if I don't have to. Sometimes I have to, but if I can, I try to walk to keep my lungs strong. Yeah, I don't know. There's gonna be a shadow. Might go like that. It's darker. Is the shadow a little better? There's not much I can do. I could try to turn this ring light up. I feel like that makes a worse shadow. Maybe it needs to be down. Sorry, it's a delay and I'm looking at my laptop to see if it looks any better. I think that's the best we're getting. It just looks yellow. I just feel like all of the light I have here in my room looks so yellow. My stamina has recovered. Let's see. I can decrease the saturation a bit. That might help the yellow. Maybe I'll turn on... Oh, I can't turn on white balance. Never mind. I don't want to decrease the saturation. I feel like it should be... I can't turn on autofocus either. Oh well. Also, I'm not trying to like cut off the logo, because there is a logo down here, but I don't know what happened. Like when I show what is this? Camera hub on OBS, it just automatically cropped it like this. So I guess the aspect ratio is just not right. So I'll say it now. This is Camera Hub Elgato. Maybe I should put some text saying that or something. I don't know. I'm not trying to get rid of the logo. It is not the paid version because I don't know how long I'll be using this. Maybe if I do get to streaming a lot more, I will get the paid version. Okay, let us inspect. Now that these are dry, I think pearl white is the way to go. And I can always lighten up the middle. It does look really similar, it's just not quite as yellow. I can layer them. I hope they don't get too dark though if I do that. So I think I'll start with the pearl white. Now I'm nervous. Alright, here we go. Again, just like before, I want to work from light to dark. I'm generally gonna go around the edges first of like every color I do. And like this bit doesn't really blend out so much. It looks really dark. I promise it's not gonna stay that dark. You see this, right? That is so different. But I am gonna try. We're looking at that, right? Now I'm losing my voice. I'm gonna try to layer just a little bit of this with the brush tip. I'll make it a little more yellow. And then I think I will try to take some colorless blender. Just put it in the center, and if that doesn't lighten it up properly, you can always go over it with paint. Honestly, I could break out the Holbein gouache that I got for Christmas as well. Though I already have a tube of Holbein white, titanium white. Oh, I think that's gonna be nice. Maybe I'll bring it up even more. I'm not really scrubbing. I don't want it to fully lift the color, just a little bit. I can see that it is lifting it. Oh, ooh, that looks nice. Okay, so I'm gonna do what I did like for the grape and the strawberry, and we're gonna go with like the lightest color first. It's gonna be tricky because there's some really light lines, and I don't know if that should be this color or this color. Kind of looks the same. I think I'm gonna just have to, where is it? Oh, here it is right in front of me. I'm gonna have to use, I think, this pearl white again. Just drag this out a little. Sort of like these lines that go in between the seeds. Not doing exactly what I see, but whatever looks good to me. That looks nice already, and the tricky thing is going to be coloring around these bits. That looks good already, though it's kind of hard to see in camera, especially when my hand gets in the way and it's out of focus. You can see the shadow from the marker. I'm so sorry. My room is so dark, guys. You don't understand. Especially at nighttime, but even in the daytime, most of the sun is blocked. Makes filming anything really difficult. Okay, let's see. Should we start with that pale green light then? Just all over. I trust the Can Do markers. I don't trust the Daiso markers, but I trust the Can Do ones. So I'm gonna try to go really carefully in between. I can barely see what I did now. I guess I can always bring some of it back with colored pencils as well. Just the colored pencils aren't super opaque. Can't see. Might very well just be completely coloring on top of some of them, or leaving white space where there isn't any. It's really hard to see. I did see some ring lights at Off House as well, the secondhand store. But I figured you can return those kinds of things if they don't work, as long as you keep the receipt. Like, they give you a special receipt. But I figured like those kind of things often, I think they really don't know what they're pricing, or else they're being a bit greedy. Because they'll price these things for like the same as new. And like, come on, they're clearly used. Also, please don't stress out if I go outside the lines. I'll clean that up digitally later. I'll try to stay inside the lines, but no promises. I'm gonna try to generally color in the same direction, but it's hard because like I have to blend it in with these and it's already starting to dry. I don't know if this is like the best color, but it is so much darker before it dries, so I'll give it a minute. Oh god, you can't even see. I think I'll bring out some of these yellow lines more colored pencil later. I like covered those ones up completely, but you couldn't see them anyway. but they're also not so noticeable on this side, so maybe I overdid it a little bit. But like right here, actually right here, there, I'll bring it back with colored pencil, it's fine. Like they need to be tapered, that's the problem. It'll dry. It'll dry later. Don't stress about it. Okay. You know what I want to do first, just so we see some contrast? I want to go in with the E220, the sand. He's warping the paper. I don't know if you can see. The paper's moving. Ooh. Oh, don't you hate that? When like the paper warps and it comes up, and so when you pick up your marker or paintbrush or whatever, it like do a little line there. Like a serif. Okay. That is a really blue-green compared to what I was imagining. Kind of want to go back over it with this. Let's test it. Oh, that's nice, though. I don't know if you can see that on camera. I gotta. Oh, that looks so much better layered. You know what? I'm gonna use the other one. That one is not so juicy. Well, it's quite dark, but again, it's because it's juicy, right? It'll dry. See, you can see it now. Doesn't that look so much better? The reason I have so many markers now is because I keep finding gaps in colors. Like, now I know. I don't have a light yellowy green. My light green is very blue. So maybe I have to go buy a Copic Chow. I gotta do this nonsense again. Really, what I was planning to go to Uzawaya sometime during the. Oh, I just went over the white. Never mind. What's the point? I'm just gonna ruin it. I'll bring it back with color pencils. I don't know what I'm wearing. Anyways, I was gonna go to Uzawaya, which is an art store / craft store. It's mostly for sewing and stuff here in Japan, but they do sell art supplies. Sorry, I'm fixing my layout here in OBS a little bit. I can't see all the chat. There we go. And they happen to sell Copic markers, open stock. Different kinds. The regulars, the chows, the sketch. So, oh, see, that looks so much better. Doesn't it look more like a kiwi? But I feel like I have to go over this a bit more. So yeah, my plan was to go get a red. Like a mid-tone red, so I don't have to do this nonsense with the strawberry where I like tried to use the Daiso and it looked terrible and I had to keep layering and layering on this paper that hates layering. So yeah, oh, that looks so much better. Doesn't it look better? I'll wait till it's fully dry to know what the situation is. But I do like it's not super smooth, it's not super even, and I like that because it shows like the texture of the fruit. Oh, I like that. Okay. Acid green is what I want to go with now. Let's see. Got a big whoop. Oh, you know what I should do? A little bit of this. colorless blender. And I am watching my microphone, by the way. I did charge the one that died, and I have 2 of them, so one of them was still charged. But luckily that didn't happen until like pretty much the end of last stream, right? So it was okay. I'm gonna take this section by section because I do want to like relatively smooth blend. It is kind of like lifting the lighter green, so you can see here. We'll see what that looks like when it dries. But I like that because that's like where the shininess is showing. I wanna... So I wish I could just blend out with this, but it's too blue. I can't do it now while it's so wet. Look how wet that is. Oh, but it's like getting this edge. I don't like that. Oh no. Uh-oh. Too juicy for this paper. Okay. Well, grab the wrong marker. Actually, I thought it was the colorless blender, but alright. We'll do this side. Again, just a little bit at a time. I'll try to be more light-handed with this. This paper clearly doesn't like a lot of it. I like the texture though. I like that it's not smooth. I'm not trying to make it smooth. And I do feel like it kind of feels like watercolor, where you can let it spread out and do its thing. So I'm not super mad. I'm not mad. I want to see what it looks like when it dries. I like this bit here where you can start to see the like grainy texture. I'm bringing the blender up into the color as well, so it's more gradual. I feel like this is too light, but I can't tell if it's just because this is still wet from the blender, but I'll add more anyway because it's going to get darker. I like this bit. Again, you can see like the graininess. I want to sort of exaggerate that a little bit. So yeah, when I get my reds, so like I just want like a mid-tone red, like something that's really like one shade lighter than that Can Do Cosmos color, which I absolutely love. So I need something that's not a pink, but not a super dark red. This is pretty light here, actually. So maybe I'll just not even properly connect. I'm itchy. Itchy, itchy, itchy. I did. I doubt this. I think I would know by now, but I always buy my laundry detergent from 7-Eleven because I have a lot of allergies. And I know that works. I know 7-Eleven is going to work. And I won't get terrible hives. And so I bought some the other day. I needed a refill. And it was scented, like a different scent. Like even the original is scented. And they have like a lavender version as well, which I cannot use because lavender gives me migraines. But yeah. It was a different scent, and it was like not the lavender. I'm trying to make this a rougher edge, like so you can again see the graininess. I might keep that a bit more. It's not. I was gonna say keep it more of a solid edge, but I do want to blend it out a little bit. You can really. It's because I upped the contrast on the app. You can really see the difference. I'm gonna bring some of this back. Oh, I went really upside. It's alright. I'll clean it up later. It's like pooling on the surface. It's not. I'm trying not to complain about this paper over and over again, but it's not good paper. I didn't want to like break up the set by grabbing new paper. Oh, it's like grabbing the color. I don't know how to explain it because it's like sitting on the top. It's interesting. Like you can get interesting texture with it. So I'm not super mad about it, but it is weird. This is like, there's like a little, like when someone cut it or something. I like that. Like a little line there. Okay, should we start a little bit of this in? Just a little bit, because I was going to go in with that green gray. Every piece of art has an ugly stage. We've learned this from the last two fruits. I was gonna say videos. One was a live stream, one was just a video. Which already is kind of inconsistent. I almost just, because Majin Phil is doing a rando, no-hit rando for Majora's Mask, and he's doing really well today. I actually don't know. I had to stop watching because I was like, I gotta stream. But I almost just didn't stream, so I could just record this while I watched. So I guess I'll find out later how he's doing. So this was not a stream, but I was like, because I streamed the other day, I should probably stream the rest of this. But I don't know, I guess I didn't need to because it was already kind of inconsistent. Like one was pre-recorded, the next one was streamed. Okay, I don't think I need to do too much more of this because, like I said, I'm going in with the gray. I just want to get like those divots where the seeds are. That's where you really see that color. Don't want them super harsh, but I don't want to blend them out too much. I don't know what to do about that situation. Bring the celery yellow. Oh, again, I don't. Where was the celery yellow? This was G060. This one. Just to like. I don't know if that was a good idea. I don't know. Now I feel like I have to do this again. No, not that one. That's olive green. Acid green, where did you go? This one. So dark. But this lightened up so much. I have to stop being afraid. Like, maybe I should go over that with the celery green, right? Okay, I'm gonna try a little bit of this instead of the color in Splendor. Because that just keeps picking up the color. This gradient's just not gradienting. But I'm gonna, like, every time I go down, oops, that was not intentional, but actually, kind of cute. There's a little bit of texture there. This is gonna dry a lot though. But every time I go down with this color, I should go back over it with the yellow, right? This one. Because it's too blue. I don't want to jinx it, but while it was a struggle changing the Wi-Fi situation. Actually, you know what? Streamsbury's. Oh. Well, stream hasn't crashed yet. There are some dropped frames. I shouldn't have said that. Never mind. Stream's terrible. Oh my god, I hate my Wi-Fi. It's so bad. Man, this can't get any better. This Wi-Fi is so terrible. I don't like it. Oh no. Oh, I don't like what I just did there. That was an accident. I went that way. Bring this here before I go in with the gray, just to so it doesn't like only. You know what I mean. I don't know if you know what I mean. To bring you want to bring the same colors around, so everything looks like it belongs. So like I only used basically that celery green. But I want to bring it into the middle before I put down that gray. Because I want it to look like it belongs a bit. That's quite thick, those lines, I don't know. But the gray will soften it out, right? Now where's the gray? Oh, here it is. That was this one, YG040. I'm going to use the small tip. And it will lighten up quite a bit. That celery green that I regret. It's gonna lighten, right? It's gonna lighten. I feel like with this I can just really, like, there's so many little lines like right next to each other. Because it's like the grain of flesh, not just the divots of the seed. So it's almost like drawing hair. Oh, that looks a lot better. Oh, but I do want to bring these into this color into other bits because I want it to look cohesive. So I want to add some of that fleshy, gritty texture. Sort of like sandy texture. You know, like a kiwi's a little bit gritty. It's not perfectly smooth. But I want to use the gray for that, so that this is not the only place where it is. And there's a little divot there. Let me make it a little yellower though. Okay, we need more dark here. It's not super dark in the reference image, but we're going a little more dramatic. We want it to match sort of like this, where it's super shiny and then super dark. This one, G190. Do this right. Now I can see it. There's actually a bit of brown up there. Maybe I'll add that in. I think I'll use celery to blend out. Ooh. That'll dry. It'll dry later, I promise. Now I could do these edge bits with colored pencil. And I was thinking, like when I did the The grape, I was thinking the same thing, but honestly, it's just, I think it looks nice with the marker. Yeah, like I can see like brown. I don't wanna do like a solid line, so I'm just doing sort of a dashed line and then blending it out. I hope this is just because it's so wet. Quite stark. Don't really see that green so much for here. I'm gonna do the same thing where it's not like a solid connected line. And then I do want to bring the brown over. I just see a bit of the skin along the top. Keep it steady. I think I do, like I can see a little bit of the skin this way, but my shape isn't exactly the same as the reference photo, so I think I'll not draw that. But I might bring this out a little bit more. Yeah, look at that color shift. That's so much darker than how it dried. Crazy. I wonder what the Bristol board's going to be like. I just haven't tried with the Bristol board yet. I imagine it's not so big of a shift because my Talon's art creation sketchbook, there's a little bit of a shift, but not this much. Okay, so let's go to, oh, I was using Y9. That is why it's darker, but still, still. Oh wait, no. Was I just using Y9? This must be Y9, but that's fine because it's, wait. No, this is Y12. How was I? Oh, I was using Y9. What was my other one? E220? Okay, that's good. Because I was gonna go right over that with Y9 anyway. But yeah, no, it is still darker than that. Crazy. Okay, well, let's do something similar here. And I want to try and capture like the texture a bit, but I think a lot of that's gonna have to be brought out with like the paint pen and the gel pen. And if these become like stickers and they're printed on like a really small scale, you're not gonna be able to see the individual hairs. So I don't wanna make it like too detailed. Okay. I feel like most of this is this color actually. But before that like starts drying, I want to blend this out a bit. I don't want it to be so stark. So the last stream I did end up uploading as a like video. I uploaded the VOD, and I've almost done that before. I tried to do it before with my black cat painting, but honestly the quality was just so bad, and I can't really stream in a higher quality. I just don't have the setup for that. So I just for the last one I just uploaded it. And if you're watching on your phone, it's totally fine. If you're watching it like on a big monitor or TV like I am, it's not the cutest, but you know, it's fine. You know, I made the window smaller and it looked cute. Okay. I'm actually keeping my headphones in today. Yesterday I took them out because the music was too loud, but if I turn it down, I'll have to adjust the volume on OBS. You know what I mean? If I turn it down in my ears, and I don't want to do that. But it's actually kind of nice. Okay, now I want the Y12. There's like a bit here, and bits here. I don't want to do like a super clean, solid line. One, because it's fuzzy. Two, because it's not really what your eyes ever see. So if that's like the vibe you're going for, that's cool. Like something really stylized. Which, this is stylized too, but like in a different way. This is like, if you look up close, you just see weirdness, but if you back up, it looks more natural. Like your brain thinks it's something more real than it is. But yeah, I just don't want to do like the solid lines. I'll go over it with colored pencil just to define everything a bit more, but I made a mistake there. I could say it's just the hair from the kiwi, but I'm trying not to do it super fuzzy because that just won't translate well. I feel like this part also, like just looking, oh, that's risky. I should use the small. Just looking on the monitor, looks a bit unclean. But I don't want it to be like a perfect oval. Okay, we got this. See, she's coming out of her ugly face. Let's do. See, I'm using these for the seeds as well because it'll really bring it together. I'm gonna start off with the second to darkest color and just go over these seeds. I'll start with the ones I already sketched in, but I'll add a couple more varying sizes, I think, as well. Because there's also some like really tiny, like looks like sand seeds as well, like that. So let me do this first, and then I'll figure out where those go. Like here, it's like no, I think I'll have to go for a darker gray, not gonna lie, in some of these spots. Like here, we don't have any big seeds, but you can see there's like a bunch of small ones together, and I think we should bring in a darker gray. Oh, that's cute. Isn't that cute? It's cute. We'll let it dry a little bit because it looks super dark, but I'll bring in the Y12 after and sort of go around the edges so you can see where the light is reflecting, wherever the Y9 was. I want a darker gray. I do. I want something darker than that. Maybe I should go for the 080. My internet's still on. Oh, it went down a little bit. I think that was unrelated. I just knocked over my modem. What was that? Oh, my chin's on the microphone again. I'm so sorry. Oh, I found it. Oh, commercial? No. No. Oh, no, it's not commercial. Just switching songs. I was about to mute it. Okay, yeah, because, like, these bits are. Oh, let me. It looks dark, but it's gonna get better, right? YG080. So I remember. Like, some bits don't even have seeds. It's gonna get lighter. Every time I lay something down it looks so dark. I'm like, oh my god, I ruined it. No. Oh, that wasn't straight. I like how it like, oh, you can see little bits here too. Like I don't see it, but I kind of want to bring out this darker yellow around the edge more. Let's grab, what was that darker yellow we were using? Celery yellow. Celery yellow. Which one was that one? G060. Okay, that'll work. And I just want to go around here a little more. Let me drag it out a bit too. It's so dark when you first laid. I can know I keep saying that, but it's freaking me out. It's like, did I make the right decision? But this would look good. This is so dark, but this would look good. Right, I was talking about going around here. I don't think I'll do that. I noticed that it's really here, outside of that light bit, that's just a bit darker. And yellow, like really yellow rather than just green. So I'll let that dry. This seems kind of stark, though it is dark. That rhymed. But I feel like I have to drag this out more. So it looks like, yeah, there we go. It looks like just a line, which I did not like. Okay, now that it's dried a bit more, that's still a bit damp actually, but I was gonna say, now that it's dried a bit more, this doesn't look quite as dark as it did. Like that part's fine. This doesn't get so dark, but this bit I think does. So like going over the same color twice, like using the same color and then when that dries layering the same color over it, it can, and it does, darken the color, but not very much. Not as much as grabbing a like just another color of a darker shade. I'm gonna try to break this up a little, like make it look organic. Why does that just seem really light over here? See, do you see that? It's not taking color there. Why? Should I bring this in? It still seems lighter. It's a little better, but is it just like it's pooling on top and then separating? It's a little better. Okay, I'm gonna take that. Not olive green. The celery again. Wherever I put that. And I know this is gonna dry a bit, but I do want to do just a little bit more of a transition in that sort of organic way. And add a bit more of that like sandy texture, grainy texture. Because it didn't really, you can't see a lot of it here. This really lightened up. What was like the next step up from pale green? That was acid green, right? I feel like some of this got too light as well. Like, I don't want any open, smooth areas. So I feel like I have to dot things around. They will lighten up. I'm tempted to make this darker, even though I know it's like in the reference photo it's lighter. Just feels like it needs it for balance, like as it stands on its own and it's not surrounded by other fruit. I feel like this could be dark. It just looks lighter on my monitor. Maybe that's okay. Maybe pencil will bring that out. How we feeling? Oh, it's already 9 o'clock. More textures. This isn't gonna get much darker. Looks like it would be, but it's gonna dry. It's super light. Y12 does not look that dark on the cat. Yeah, I love that. That's one thing I do like about this paper is like, because it sits on top, it's almost like you're blending watercolor. It doesn't like absorb into it for quite a while. I like that better. But it's gonna dry and be lighter, so let's wait a second and see what it looks like. I do feel like I want this darker though. But also, like, it is so different. I keep saying my monitor. It's actually a TV. Got used for 8,000 yen at the very same recycle shop down the street that I've been talking about. I like that. I like that. I think she's cute. I think she's really cute. I think it's come together. I think we need some highlights now. I wanna try out this paint pen. Okay, the juices are flowing. I wanna bring out more white here and see if, yeah, see it's on my finger. Oh, you can see that on camera. Do a bit more. Oh, that is working. Okay. Because I don't want it super stark. Like gel pen. I just want to lighten it up a bit. Which I could do with the Holbein color pencil, like what I did yesterday, but I like this. I might go, once this dries, I might go over a little bit with the Holbein. Just bringing out those lighter areas again. I can really see it more on camera, I think, than in person. Oh, this is gonna look cool. Look at this darker part. And I'm doing sort of that like liney pattern to follow like the shape like the pattern in the flesh. Not too much. That shows up a lot more on the screen. There's like a whole lot of that. Maybe this part I'll line up with a colored pencil. I'm gonna try some of this, but it's gonna be really stark. Okay. Down here has quite a bit of juiciness. I really like bring out those bumps. I feel like this was too stark. Maybe a little in between here. It brings out the ridges. Okay, we're getting there. I got a very white finger now. Let's try a little gel pen, like where it sticks out the most. What if I do this? It's almost the same. Like here is technically quite yellow, but I don't think my colored pencil is going to show up enough. Oh, we didn't finish the... Maybe I should use pencil for that. I think I have to use pencil on the seeds. I didn't do the dark bit, the darkest bit, but I'll bring out some of that shine. But I don't want to overdo it. I think I'll grab my colored pencils now. Grab the Holbein first. I gotta unplug my poncho. Okay. Let's grab the Arctics colored pencils and I'll bring the Holbein white. We'll see how much I can use it without sharpening it. I mean, I have a knife, but I'm afraid I'm just gonna ruin it. Can you see? It is so soft. Okay, let's see, because I really liked the texture that came out from the grape. I can barely see it though. Here's like a lot lighter. But unlike the purple, the green's already quite light. I would try the Arctics white, but it's honestly, it doesn't really change much. Like, you can't really see it. If you want a colored pencil that's going to layer white over markers, this is it. The Holbein Artist Colored Pencil in OP501 Soft White. It says use knife to sharpen. It is really soft, so you cannot use it in a regular pencil sharpener. I feel like that's too stark now, but let's get out my Arctics colored pencils. I wonder if I can just go over this a little bit. Is that working? Working a little bit. Okay, so I want something darker, I think, for the green. Let's do, is this one dark enough? No. It's like a gray. Where's my like super dark green? This one? Yeah. Just to define it. I'm not pushing super hard, and I'm not doing like a super smooth straight line. Because I've done that before and I hate it. Let's go for a dark brown. Is this dark enough? No. It's gotta be darker than that Y12. This is umber. Dark umber. I don't know if you can see how warped the paper is, how much it's moving. Making this a bit of a challenge, but that's okay. This paper also isn't super smooth, so you can see the texture of the colored pencils a lot more than unlike my sketchbook. My usual sketchbook, good thing we're almost done because my iPad battery is low. Anyways, the Talons Art Creations sketchbook. I like how it sticks out a bit more because it looks like it really is the skin. Just round that off a little bit. That is very annoying right there, but that's fine. You can clean up digitally. Okay. Is that it? Is that the kiwi? What do we think? How do we feel? I think that's a nice kiwi. Looks good on my monitor. It's pretty good on my laptop. Wow. How long did that take us? Like an hour? Not bad. Let's see. I almost forgot, but let's see if this is actually gonna layer. Because I did use, well, I tried using the Holbein a little bit, but it's not super sharp and it doesn't stay super sharp. But I tried using the paint pen to bring out some of this as well. I don't know how it's gonna layer. See, I want it to be yellow, but you can't really see the yellow on top of that, so maybe I'll just have to grab the white. You can see that on top of the dark one. You can kind of see it. You can kind of see it. Now that I've started, I have to do it kind of all around. It's just slightly bringing it out more. I don't even know if you can pick that up on camera. Yeah, I don't think you can see anything on camera, but I can see a little bit in real life. Just made it slightly lighter. I can still see my pencil marks, but I don't think that's showing on camera. But I really don't care. I'll cleverly erase those or cover them up when I scan this and edit it digitally. I still think this is quite light. I might try a darker color over it. Let's see. Scary. Oh, that is working a little bit. I almost brought it out more though, because like once it hits the marker, it's darker. Try going the other direction. It covers up, but I mean, there's still texture there, which is what I wanted. I'm not gonna mess with it too much. This bit, I feel like I was saying, what are we thinking? How is it? Like I was done. But that bit, I think at the bottom, because it did dry so much later. Let's use a little pencil to bring that back. And I think I can blend it out more. And then we could probably blend this a bit more. Need the darker one. Is the darker? No. What was I using? What was I using? This one? Well, we can use this one. There we go. Make like oh. Oh no, that looks fine. Okay, and then I'll make that smoother. You're gonna see the texture because it is a textured paper, but okay, that's a smoother transition. That's more like what I was looking for. Trying to burnish it. That's cute, right? You still kind of see the lines, but I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I don't know. I like it. She's cute. I think we're done. I think we're done, right? Uh-oh. Where I put this colored pencil. So one thing about this situation is that I can't see where the holes are. I think she's cute. I love her. I love her. She definitely had an ugly phase, just like the grape and just like the strawberry. But I think she's beautiful now. I did up the gloss a little bit, just because, like we saw before my iPad dies, I can show you that image, that reference. They're in some, oh, I have to use my inhaler. But they're in like this syrup, so they were super shiny. So this is the strawberry, and then I think this was the grape we did. And so this one is not in syrup, but I still want it to like have a similar vibe. So I tried to go for a happy medium of not super syrupy shiny, quite like the first reference photo, but also add a little more shine to this one that wasn't so shiny. And the orange was from the same photo as the kiwi, so we'll see how that goes. The reason I chose to do an orange was because I saw people painting oranges and lemons and limes and stuff on Instagram, and I was like, oh my god, I want to do that. And then of course, as I mentioned in my last stream, I don't like doing a lot of like geometric shapes. So then once the reality struck of like, I have to color this, I don't want to do it anymore. But then I was on Instagram earlier today and I saw someone, I think it was a lime actually, with alcohol markers. I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. And then a whole bunch of gel pen for the little bits that I don't think you'll be able to see this if I zoom in. Oh, maybe you can. I was hoping that since these are wax based, right? These colored pencils, the Arctics ones, are they wax based? They feel wax based. Doesn't really matter. They're wax or oil based, but I was hoping they would resist the marker a little bit. So I did a test. They really don't. They don't at all. Here, we can test it again. Like with this. so I can color. I push pretty hard to put a lot of pencil on there. Then if we take like, we'll take this celery yellow. It resists a little bit if you put a lot on. So like, this might be doable. I'm gonna try with actually the pencil that I used. I might need to just go over it again. It did not work as well as I expected it to the first time. But actually this is not bad. That's not bad. Cause like with watercolor and gouache, oh, that's not bad. You know what? What if I take a tissue? So I can see it sitting on the top. Nah, it doesn't really change, does it? But you know, it's not like using oh god, I can't remember what I was gonna say anymore. It's not like using with watercolors or gouache or whatever if you use oh god. Blanking? My mind is blanking. You know what I mean. I have a pen right here. Masking fluid. It's not like using this. So I wouldn't use that on this paper anyway, because it would destroy this paper for sure. For sure, it would destroy this paper. I guess I could test it. But I've never tried masking fluid with alcohol markers. I just did a little dot. I'll have to let that dry and see how that goes. Maybe if it's just tiny dots, it'll be okay. Just did that little dot there. But yeah, let's oh no, I saw a reminder from my medicine. I was like, what, didn't I just take it? And that was the medicine reminder from 7:30 before I started the stream. But I already had my phone set up. Anyways, what I'll do is I'll take a little capture here for a thumbnail. Took a little capture. And I think I'm gonna sign off. Like, I do wanna do an Ocarina of Time rando, but I feel like I have to keep those streams separate. I can't just do art and then Ocarina of Time rando, because especially if I want to upload the VODs as their own videos, I do not have enough space on my PC to edit videos this big. And when I try to use an external hard drive, it just crashes the program. So yeah, I'm gonna separate them, but we'll see how I feel. It is quite late, so I mean 9 o'clock's not that late, but quiet hours are after 10, so maybe tomorrow will be Ocarina of Time. Maybe tomorrow. My friend convinced me to get Hogwarts Legacy. It was on sale on the Switch store, Nintendo eShop, I mean. And yeah, I was considering streaming that as well. I didn't want to give my money to JK, but I do want to support the developers, so I thought I might as well buy it if it's on sale and try it out, because a lot of people say it's really good. A lot of people say, like, it's good for Harry Potter fans, but as a game itself, it's not that good of a game. I don't know. I watched someone do a Let's Play for a while, and seemed interesting enough, so I bought it. And so that might be fun to do on stream as well, but like, I also feel like I would have to put a disclaimer every 2 seconds. Like, I didn't buy this to support JK, this is to support the developers who may not agree with their opinions, you know, just because, you know, when a creator is really controversial, anything you post that has to do with them is going to get scrutinized. So yeah, I don't know, maybe we'll do some Hogwarts Legacy. I really just want to do a rando, Ocarina of Time rando. That would be fun. And I really want to try my new controller. This is what I was talking about last stream. I can show you now. Ta-da! Excited. Oh, it's got dust. I'm back. Hello? Am I back? Sorry, the mic died again. That's how I know I was talking for too long. Anyways, I just gotta make sure these are charged all the way. I guess I haven't given them a full charge since I bought them, so it's probably the problem. Anyways, I'm gonna sign off now. I was just talking about how I never finish games because I always stop for the final boss battle because I don't like to finish the game. Like, I don't want the game to be over, but we'll see what I play next stream. Might go back to Stardew at some point. Let me know. I'll probably do a poll or something, actually, for my next stream on the community tab. But yeah, I'll go before my mic properly dies. So thank you very much for watching. Give this stream a like if you liked it. And I'm going to post the VOD tomorrow once I'm able to download it. And I'll see you guys next time. See you.